kill some evil bastard.
Yes, Shadow Heart's next. What cantrips can you learn? Produce flame. A flame in your hand sheds a light in a 9-meter radius and deals 1 to 8 fire damage when thrown. Oh nice, I can throw like I can throw a candle. That's neat. Blade Ward, Light, and Thaumaturgy. Gain advantage on intimidation and performance checks. I think I'll go with the Light. What is magic? Initiative. Initiate Cleric. You learn 2 cantrips and level 1 spell from the Cleric spell. You can cast the level 1 spell once per long rest. Your spellcasting ability for all 3 spells is Wisdom. That's true. I think I'm gonna go with this. Do I have... I don't have any nice cantrips. And I don't have any spells I can use. That's not good. What does Shadowheart wear as an armor? Medium armor. But is she proficient with... weapons, with armor? Doesn't, it's not stated here. Where is it stated? Simple weapons, martial weapons. Not really anywhere. But I think as she's a cleric... I honestly, I have no idea. But as I'm using medium weapon, medium armor, I shall go with medium armor, but this gives me dexterity. I have a new cantrip. This was the light one. Lightly armored was... what is this? Strength or dexterity, I don't care about this. I need medium armor mastery, if anything at all. You can master armor proficiency with medium armor and shields, and its strength and dexterity increases by 1. Medium armor master. When you wear medium armor, it doesn't impose a disadvantage on stealth checks. The bonus to armor class you can gain from your dexterity modifier also becomes... wait. I can simply try this by... okay, she's also proficient with heavy armor as far as I can see, I guess. What should I do? What should I do? Yeah, I know. Heavily armored, light armored, oh. Spell sniper, what is this? You learn a cantrip? No, I don't need. You gain proficiency in 3 skills of your choice. Warcaster, gain advantage on saving throws to maintain a This is it. This is it. Because I usually do have my shield up. And will the warlock. Cantrip, spell. and a feat. What do we have here? What is this? True strike again. Poison spray. I'll go with bone chill. This could be okay. What do we have as spells? Shatter damages all nearby creatures. What do you? X. Make your attack deal an additional 1 to 6 necrotic damage to the target and give it disadvantage on an ability of your choosing. Crown of Madness. Instill madness in a humanoid enemy. Enthrall. Reduce a creature's peripheral vision to make it look at you. You know what? I'll go with Hold Curse. This could be useful. And a feat. You learn 2 cantrips and level 1 spell from the Warlock spell list. You can cast a level 1 spell once that's it. Let's see. Come on. Mage Hand. Create a spectral hand that can manipulate and interact with objects. This could be neat. And True Strike as well. And as a level 1 spell, I'm using Hellish Rebuke. React to your next attacker with flames that deal 2 to 20 damage. You know what? I'll try X. Accept. Good. Now get out of here. Or should I make a long rest? No, I'll take a long rest as soon as I'm outside.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
What does this marker still say? Find the Sharon Temple. Okay, yes. That's true. So I have to lock, so I have to pick the lock. So I can simply bash this thing. Okay. Bit of gold.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Glowing shields. Okay, nice.
Come on then, don't leave me in suspense. How are you feeling? No errant tentacles? No sudden cravings for a more cerebral diet?
No, I'm feeling alright, Gale. I'm feeling great. Consuming these tentacles could give us quite the advantage. Now you mention it, I do feel a sudden, unrelenting urge to crack open your... Never mind. No signs of ceremorphosis taking effect, if that's your concern.
I was rather more curious to know what benefits the tadpole might have bestowed. No doubt the benefits of your change in diet will become apparent soon enough. Was there another matter you wish to discuss?
No, actually not. Not yet, at least. What is this? Poison mine?
Trap. Be cautious.
Oh. I need every help I can get on this one. Well, the 10 is not too... Oh, a natural one. I'll probably lose a limb or something on this one. Can I... Gale? Maybe you can use your firebolt from this area to... No, you cannot.
Let's move.
Too bad.
Wonder if the gods are watching me. Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Yeah, there was a trap. goblin camp here around. It's a whatever plant. Okay, there's the night song. Okay, there's also a bridge over this area, but I cannot get to this bridge. Over there's Karlak. Goblin camp, sunlit wetlands, lighted village. I wonder how I'll get to Karlak. That'll be interesting. But first of all, make a quick save and make a quick cut. Okay, a quick cut was made. And oh, what do you have? Grease. Nice. I don't think I want to go through the goblin camp because I think the goblin camp is hostile now. Oh, I can climb up here and... Oh, perfect. The forest. And a dead end. Or is it? Yes, it is. Maybe I should just use a teleporter. Let me make a quick save here and try to teleport to the goblin camp. Okay, everything is hostile in here, just as I thought. Word must have spread that I killed everything inside the goblin stronghold. What a surprise. Okay. Come on, load quicker. Where should I go? Lighted village. Okay, here's the lighted cove environs. Let's head over here.
Moving in.
Now let me make a quick save here and make a long rest. I do have enough camp supplies, don't worry. Now let's talk to my companions. Hello, Shadowheart. What's up?
It was bad enough having just one of those tadpoles forced upon us. I can scarcely believe you actually inflicted another on yourself.
1, 2, it doesn't make a difference, I think. These lethal powers we're developing. What do you make of them?
On one hand, they seem useful. But on the other hand, or perhaps tentacle before long, we know where they're coming from and what lies at the end of that path. I never expected ceremorphosis to be tempting. I think we should resist these powers. There's simply too many unknowns for us to risk it.
Persuasion check. I think I'll save before this check. And and I need a 15. Give me at least a 9. A 15. Perfect.
Well, perhaps you have a point. Fine. Let's explore these powers then. I just hope we don't come to regret it.
I'm pretty sure about that. I want to talk about all that's happened to us.
Fine. What's on your mind?
How am I holding up in your estimations?
I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you. And if I have, I can't remember them.
What do you think about what happened in the Druid Grove? With the girl that was killed by the snake, wasn't it?
I suppose some would commend our actions. Goblins would have razed that whole place to nothing if it weren't for us. No excuse to rest on our laurels, though. We've still got our own problems to contend with.
Okay, okay. Bye then.
Open up.
Baldur's chest. You have a personal chest at camp. Yes, I know that. Asterion, what do you think?
No tentacles yet. I suppose we can consider that a success.
I think so. How does someone become a vampire? What do you think is waiting for us at Moonrise Towers?
Who knows? Drow? Mind flayers? Death? Hopefully not ours. But maybe answers. If we can convince the right people to talk.
How does someone become a vampire
It's
exactly?
simple. Just find a vampire that will drink your blood and turn you into a vampire spawn. Their obedient puppet. In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free. And a true vampire.
In theory,
People think the biggest threat to a vampire is a cleric with a stake. It's not. The biggest threat to a vampire is another vampire. They're scheming, paranoid, power-hungry beasts. So why would any vampire give up control over a spawn to create a competitor? Trust me, it doesn't happen.
so you're still a spawn then?
Why do you insist on exhuming the past? I was a slave. A vampire spawn. Kept by the Tsar family. Perhaps I still am. I was never able to resist their commands. But now, I've been conveniently lost. They won't ever control me again.
Hope so. I truly hope so. Okay, Lae'zel, what do you have on your mind?
No good will come of devouring a gate worm, no matter what you might think.
Have you thought about making use of the tadpole's power?
Mark my words, this power would be no blessing, but a curse. You might as well ask me to gouge out my eyes for the promise of sight, or slice off my tongue for the promise of taste. Consume all the gate tadpoles you wish. I'm not so craven.
If we must bear the tadpole's burden, we should also avail ourselves of their power. Oh, it's a level 20 check. Oh, I'm going to fail this one. So, oh, it is. Nice.
Perhaps you... No, that's absurd. When the tadpole has stretched to every pore and slithered through every vein, what am I to do then? It won't hear my screams. It won't care if I beg. I will be remade in its image. My faith in Vlaakith will guide me, and my own might will sustain me. I have no need of this depraved power.
This cult of the absolute is dangerous. We should take all the help we can get. I am a living example of the tadpole's benefits. I've never felt more powerful. Depraved or not, you are no good to your queen dead. You need these talents. Knowing to push the right buttons, eh? To 12. Ooh. That's a nice roll.
You might be right. The Githyanki have long studied Geich and used what we've learned. The Zaithisk itself was devised from such knowledge. The tadpole is perhaps not just a curse, but a weapon I can twist and mold to my advantage. Very well. I will swallow my disgust and avail myself of the parasite's powers.
Okay, I hope this will aid us a bit. Hey Volo, what's up?
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I was just settling in and reviewing my latest findings. Mind flayers, cultists, and, of course, your esteemed company.
What do you know about mind flayers?
Why, I'm practically an expert. They've tentacles, you know. Quite shocking. The druid Halson had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close.
I fought one of them.
Here, on the Sword Coast. Impossible.
Not only have I encountered a mind flayer, I've killed one. A mind flayer planted one of their larvae in my brain. Write songs about me, for I have killed a mind flayer.
That can't be.
I was captured by mind flayers before. I'm lucky to be alive. I killed a mind flayer in its lair. Bought a nautiloid. I've also been infected with one of their parasites.
You're either an excellent storyteller, or you've experienced something quite exceptional. Tell me, have you noticed any residual psionic malaise since the alleged encounter?
I have, and the mind flayer infected me with a parasite. Malaise is one word for it, more like psychic transference.
Curious. Illithids, their technical name, form a hive mind. One shouldn't be able to hear their dark whispers
Unless you've been infected with one of their parasites.
That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now.
Ceramorphosis, tell me more. If only your disbelief could alter facts.
If what you say were true, you'd be a mind flayer by now. You? Infected by a mind flayer? Ridiculous. Isn't it?
Examine me, find out for yourself. Of course, utterly ridiculous. Without aside, you should keep your distance from me. Examine me, find out yourself.
Perhaps that's for the best. I'd be irresponsible not to debunk such a strange claim. If I just peer in your eye, I could quickly... Oh, my dear sweet gods!
I want to rid this. I want to rid of this thing in my by any means necessary. Quite the shouting. Can you help?
I mean, yes. I suppose I can. I'll need to research the particulars, however. Give me a bit of time, and I'll have this little issue sorted.
Okay, interesting. Folk hero, the bard with 9 lives. Will is inspired. plus 30 XP. Nice. Completed rescue Volo. Reward. Volo has decided to remain in your camp, in our camp. Having such a learned scholar nearby might be useful. You receive Laser of Benevolence. It's a light armor. Remedial rhymes. When you inspire an ally using Bardic Inspiration, you gain 4 temporary hit points. Okay, nice. Will? Hello there.
Well met.
What do you think of the illicit potential the Dreamer visitors? Haven't we talked
I
about
think
this?
that unknowable powers come with unknowable consequences.
We've talked about this before.
I can't say I'm not curious. But once you take an illithid by the talon, there's no telling how deep into the abyss it might drag you.
Haven't I done this before? I'm pretty sure we had this conversation before in the Goblin stronghold. We need extra help. And it failed.
I appreciate where you're coming from.
I
Truly,
truly
I
do.
do. But these parasites are quite literally illithid weapons of war. And I'm not so certain they won't be turned against us upon consuming them.
Okay, Gale.